to the Fox 17 Rockin' Review on the web and also on YouTube. I'm hanging out with Guthrie Trapp. He's played with John Oates, Garth Brooks, George Jones, Lyle Lovett, Dolly Parton. The list goes on and on.
I can't keep a gig.
You know what? Well, now you're doing solo stuff, and you've had your own band and all this, and you got your new album out, Pick Peace, and we're actually here. I appreciate you coming in, Guthrie, and talking about the J Rockett Audio pedals. And I've been talking with Chris for a while to get these on, and what I thought was so cool is that he actually has your own signature model out now as well, and the Guthrie Trapp model. And we were talking, you were telling me about what the circuit is really based off of to get your great tone.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this pedal and working with Chris. It's based on the Nobles Overdrive, which is an old kind of cheap pedal that's become a Nashville favorite among session players. And this is based on that with a lot of upgrades, and Mark Sampson from Matchless Amps helped design part of it. And
this has got true bypass too,
true bypass, and it's not as overwhelming in the bass as the Nobles, and it's a great smooth sounding overdrive pedal.
Now, so if viewers actually buy this pedal, from Rockett, they're actually going to have some of your skills and sound then when they play it, right?
Yeah, there's a special button on the back.
Now, will this model also come with your hat? Because I mean, you always wear the coolest.
It comes with a free hat. Yeah,
well, that is incredible. So I'm going to have to buy several of these because I mean, you got the coolest hats in town.
Yeah, right. It beats what's underneath. Let me tell you.
But that is incredible. We're also talking about some of the other great pedals that Rockett is doing, and so we've got a few here where the Chicken Soup is also an overdrive pedal, but with a different tonality than your signature model.
It's also a great pedal.
And then I've heard great things about this one as well, which is the Blue Note, which I personally want to try this one out. And then what they've gotten critical acclaim for, that I've seen in Premier Guitar and a lot of the guitar magazines that you've been in, Guthrie, is the Alien Echo. And I heard that's really got some great sounds as well. And they're studio quality, high-end pedals. And I think they can, obviously, from your tour and everything, the last time you and I talked, it's like, well, I'm going out with John Oates, and you get all these calls. You depend on top quality pedals like this.
Absolutely, yeah, and they're easy to use. There's nothing on there that doesn't need to be there.
And they're so heavy and solid. I mean,
they're
there's no
like tanks.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes when you pick up a pedal, like when we were picking up the box of pedals coming here, I'm like, box of pedal. I picked these up. I'm like, wow, I really should have had more Wheaties this morning.
Yeah.
Before we do this, but it's like they're built incredible, built to last. I think also, and you can find them on the RockettPedals.com.
Rockett Audio.
Yeah, I mean, just incredible stuff, and I'm sure they've got a lot more coming out. They've got new pedals coming out now by Mark, right?
Yeah, right.
The guy that designed Matchless Amplifiers?
Right, yeah, absolutely.
So those are brand new pedals coming out as well. Let's talk about you now. Obviously, a lot of the viewers want to know where you're playing at, where to find your music, where to find where you're touring.
The best thing to do for all that information and more is to go to GuthrieTrapp.com. You can buy my record on there, Pick Peace, and keep in touch on there. I do offering some Skype lessons when my schedule allows to try to share some of the stuff that I've picked up. And
wow.
And other things like that. The most informative thing is just to go to my website. It's got my tour schedule on there and everything. So
that's amazing. Well,
I can't remember. I have to go there to see where it is.
To see where you're going? Well, you know what? The pictures are incredible. It's like,
thanks.
I found you, seen in so many of the guitar magazines. And then everybody I talked to, here in Nashville is like, oh, yeah, tell Guthrie hi. He's coming on the Rockin' Review with you. So you've made a lot of good friends here as well, besides, the great names you play with.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I've been here a long time and been really lucky, man, to get involved with a lot of what I consider the best people in town.
Well, and obviously they play with the best also, which is you.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And be sure and check out the Rockett pedals, which are incredible, and they've got a lot of new designs coming out, so you want to check out their website, and stay tuned also with the different guitar magazines, which frequently feature them, as I've seen. The new Guthrie Trapp model right here, which may not come with a hat, but I'm telling you what, it does have some great sounds in it. Thank you to Guthrie for hanging out with me on the Rockin' Review, and we'll see you soon.